All right, y'all, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Moody Starr, back again with another video. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about like how to stay on point, bro. When you start to manifest, when you start to get the women that you want, when you get a woman who's very attracted to you and you're very attracted to that woman, you gotta understand it's a filthy game that's being played, bro. Now, love can be beautiful. Committing to a woman could be very beautiful, you know what I'm saying? The reason why a lot of the relationships are failing is because it's a lack of like self-control. It's a lack of self-control on both parts. We speak two different languages, completely different languages, bro. Women are intelligent, and the reason why they are intelligent is because they know how to communicate on a deeper level, on a subtle level. They know how to communicate with the sound of their voice, of course. They know how to communicate with how they make themselves smell. They know how to communicate with nonverbal communication, body language. They do have their sex appeal. So with that being said, I'm not telling you guys to like look at women as like evil beings and stuff like that. Nah, they're actually divine beings. Women, believe it or not, make us better. You know what I'm saying? They sharpen us to be better men. Once you let your guard down, that's when the real manipulation starts. The more sweet and the more innocent and the more quiet these women are, is the more you actually have to be on point as a man. Not just with courting, not just with your girlfriend, not just with your wife or your lifetime partner or just a friend or what. Just every woman that you come across in your life, you have to be on point. Some women can empower you very easily, but sometimes men get drunk off of that power, and then of course you got this complex of men who try to control women, and then, you know, once they see they can't get their way, now they bash women. Now, you know, it's already warfare that's happening right now. You feel me? Just spiritual warfare going on. But within spiritual warfare, they put up different mini wars. So you got spiritual warfare, biological warfare, you got men versus women, and it causes a divide. So how to stay on point? There's this obsession over control. Women control the access to sex, and men control the access to relationships. But the reason why it seems as though there's a lot of men who hate women, or a lot of men who are simping, or a lot of men are like, you know, probably know how to deal with female attraction and everything, and then when they actually deal with female attraction, deal with female nature, they fall off their throne. The reason why men do that, or why we tend to fall off our throne, is because we simp for the patch of hair down there. You know, we fall for the innocent conversations and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fall for it. We let our guards down. We stop working out. We stop going outside. We stop chilling with Pluto. We stop going by the lake. We stop, you feel me? We stop, you know what I'm saying? All because we want a piece of patch of hair. Once we get a little taste of it, it's like a portal that is open. And if my significant other is not there with me, then again, now it's more pressure on me to hold it down, to go on another street. Now, I've been practicing semen retention for a long time, 3, 4, 5 years or whatnot. And till this day, bro, I still be failing. Now I'm on a hot streak right now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely take advantage of, you know, making a video for y'all and telling you guys what it's like when you're on a high streak. But, you know, there's different ways to reset your streak. There's different ways of relapsing, right? So going back to the whole, you know, staying on point with women thing, women love a challenge, and women will challenge you, bro. They will challenge. They love a man who is a challenge. So if you say, I'm going to be committed to, you know, whatever it is, it don't even matter what the fuck it is. It could be like, okay, you're not going to be having sex for 5 months or whatever the fuck. Any challenge that you put out there that involves a woman, where it's like, damn, a woman kind of have to, like, you know what I'm saying, stay in her place. I'm not saying like she's going to maliciously do this, but it's going to sit in her subconscious. Like, she wants to be like, nah, man, I want to see what that mystery is like. Women love a mystery. This is how you stay on point, bro. You stay on point by understanding the language that you use, number one, self-control. All right? You can develop self-control by writing out your goals. You can write out your wins so you won't have to lose no more. You feel me? You write out your wins, you don't have to lose anymore. because the more you write out your reality and you read it and you revisit, is the more it's going to start to program your mind and your subconscious mind. People don't read or write, but people do text, and they are on phones, and that's how their mind is programmed. They're on social media all the time, and that's how their mind is programmed. You get what I'm saying? So, and this is how we fall into like relapses, fall into traps, sex addictions, drug addictions, whatever. You feel me? We fall into a lot of the food addiction. Food addiction opens up the door for all the addictions to exist. I don't give a fuck. Food is the #1 drug in the world. So, but what I'm saying is, have like this burst of energy where you can like actually control yourself. #1, you feel me? With food, with how you even are by yourself when it comes to your sexual energy, you have to know how to control yourself. You know how you have to have discernment. This is why some guys can go on monk mode and like be on retention, or just be, you know what I'm saying, to themselves for like 3, 4, 5 years to really exercise self-control. Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. For me, the third dimension and, you know, the lifespan of a human being and stuff like that, I'm living to just always experience things at the highest level. But outside of that, bro, when a nigga die, bitch, you still got the rest of forever, nigga. Okay? The way how you stay on point is be true to yourself. If you take spirituality seriously, take it seriously. When you meet somebody who takes it seriously as well, I'm sorry to tell you, the more you meet someone who's genuine and you really, really love them, is the more you're gonna have to like finesse the fuck out the situation. You can't tell a woman that you love them no more. You can't. Because subconsciously their brain is already set up to say, what do you mean? You love me. Prove to me. How do I know that you're not gonna do this to me? How do I know you're not gonna do that to me? It's this proven type of thing, right? Where you gotta prove yourself. We are in a pandemic where it seems as though, even though they say this is a man's world, it's really ran by women, bro. It's really ran by women, bro. This is why they say back in the day, young Pharaoh used to say, the black woman is God. You get what I'm saying? The woman is the only physical representation of a being that we know that can create. Or they need us to create, but you get what I'm saying? They cultivate and they actually give birth to a human being. That's godlike. You get what I'm saying? So with all that being said, bro, this is what I'm kind of dealing with, bro. You feel me? This is why I don't even know if I want to post this on YouTube. I might post this on YouTube. You feel me? I don't really care. But I guess Patreon, y'all gonna get it first for sure. But basically, long story short, bro, you know, in order to exist in this world, you do have to talk to women. You do have to, like, you feel me? If you want to balance out yourself, and if you want to, like, you know, if you want to create a child, it's not even about the child. It's about the mentality of the woman. It's also about the mentality of the man. But like, let's say you as a man are cultivated spiritually. You are aware of yourself. You're not controlled by your emotions. You're not controlled by what you eat. You're not controlled by what you feel. Then that's godlike energy. You feel me? That you can't see with your eyes, but it's present. In my humble opinion, it seems as though the woman is considered to be the physical Mother Earth, the beautiful, you know, trees that you see and shit like that. And then the masculine is the non-physical. The masculine is the order. You feel me? And this is why we live in a patriotic system, or well, you know what I'm trying to say. But the thing about it, bro, it's ran by like a bunch of entities hiding in, because I don't even think white people are considered to be. I don't think like all of y'all are like evil as fuck, right? I'm not gonna say that. Just like how a lot of white people think that, you know, niggas are evil as fuck. If you're a white person watching this video, you already know what time it is. You get what I'm saying? But I believe that there's a selective few dressed up in white men suits that, you know, they live a little sideways and they want to control the population. They want to control how men view women and women view men. You get what I'm saying? So this is why, like, you know, for me, it's very important to expand your mind as an individual, as a man, So that way, when you meet a woman who, again, she could be perfect. Women don't really, again, women have their own battles and struggles. But when it comes to, being a man, bro, like, shit, we be having some battles and struggles too, my boy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. You feel me? So I stay on point by finessing the hell out of words. You gotta finesse the hell out of words. Understanding how to use reverse psychology. You have to learn how to use tone, pitch, because at the end of the day, as human beings, we are locked up in the language of speaking through words. You feel me? Before like all the words and stuff came to be, niggas used to use telepathy. Niggas used to, like, you feel me? Use body language and shit. But now that we live in a tower, like, it's like we kind of like modern day Tower of Babel, where we talk and bump our gums and shit. This is like a different form of like imprisonment to the spiritual self. And I think we get lost in words. We get lost in titles sometimes. And, men fall for the trap, women fall for the trap. And then once a woman is like fed up, or once a woman feels as though like, oh, you know what, man, I'm just going to move on. I'm waking up today. Oh, I outgrew you. As men, we got to take that. You get what I'm saying? Never lose yourself, bro. Never fully jump both feet in unless you know what I'm saying, you and your significant other's on the same page. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, I got finessed out my spot so many fucking times. You know how many girls I could have right now, but I don't have them right now because I admitted to loving them. I admitted to having some feelings for them. Literally, women will say, oh, they want this, they want that. And then when you give them this and give them that, they not even sure if they really want this or that. You see, you get what I'm saying? There's going to be plenty more women that I may or may not meet, depending on, unless I do find my girl and, everything is right for me. But until then, I'm out here, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm out here, and I'm not just out here because I want to get all the women in the world. I'm out here because, nigga, I'm putting my feet in the grass. I got the sun. I got Pluto. I got other shit to, you feel me? I got other shit to worry about on a spiritual level. Because when I die, I believe when I pass away, that's when the real work is going to happen for me. This is nothing but just like preparation for me. That's how I feel. If you happen to be in a relationship, entanglement, or you're in love with somebody, bro, everything has an expiration date. I don't care if you guys last for 30 years, 50 years, 10 days. Everything has an expiration date. Everything in the third dimension is not permanent, my boy. So, nigga, enjoy that shit while it lasts. Okay? Have a good time. Shout out to, Pluto. Have a good time. And, you never want to play with anybody's energy. So if you feel as though, like, okay, you need to learn how to finesse words, you need to learn how to, like, talk better and stuff. If you're dealing with a woman who's telling you straight up, hey, don't string me along, or whatever the case may be, leave them alone. Don't be afraid to walk away. It's no type of hate. You feel me? There's no type of hate or anything, but, like, just don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to leave this situation before this shit get crazy. You don't know how many times, bro. You don't know how many times, bro, I've been through situations, bro. The reason why I can't even fully master semen retention is because when I try to get into a relationship for real, it's always something complicated happening, or it's always I'm saying too much, I'm doing too much, I'm expressing myself too much. And that's the thing when you're on retention and in a relationship, your emotions and your intention is felt on a whole nother level. Most women can't handle that type of love or energy, bro. They can handle some of it, but women can easily get overstimulated. They can overthink. The very second you give them some space to think to themselves, you feel me? And again, bro, shout out to the School of Fish, School of Hard Knocks. Really, Pluto? Huh? What you want to say to the game? What else you want to say to the game? And yeah, we love the pussy. We love women. We love how they smell. They titties and shit is nice and soft and everything. But you can't be afraid to walk away. And that's how you stay on point. Don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid to leave a situation. Choose peace over confusion and pain and all that extra shit, bro. Just choose peace. The hell you? What the hell? Why you running? Why you running? You know. You want to get in this video too and say have self-control? Yeah, have self-control and all that shit, all that fuck shit. Really, Pluto? Can I do the intro for the outro? Thank you. MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join the MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, you my primo, you the GOAT. Shout out to, some of the women who probably might be watching too. Thank you for having an open mind and understanding that, like, again, this is not no male versus female type of thing. It's understanding words, understanding energies, and not getting caught up in titles or feeling the sense of having entitlement. My channel is shadow banned, so PayPal, CashApp, Super Chat, Miami Heat in 5. The Miami Heat will. I ain't gonna talk about the Miami Heat right now. NBA season is about to start tonight. Everybody's gonna go back to sleep. All the niggas that's in a relationship, boom, you got your NBA back. Women that's dealing with y'all, whatnot. Listen, y'all be be supportive of your man watching the game, or leave the nigga and then you just pull up to Moody Starr's house and then you feel me. We can make our own game. I'm just playing, but nah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.